Jackson digs it out. Hunzinger with a setup to Rivers. Rivers delivers. Pass to the basket. Gets the friendly roll to go right there. Ava Cook now with 4 points to go here. Drives, finds Camden Bell. Right wing three is up. And good. Yes. Camden Bell making a rain, baby. Carroll for battling in this bat so far. The 1-2 pitch. Gets her swinging for strike three. A job well done by Zoe Koger getting the strikeout for out. 3-1. And that's going to be a deep fly ball in the left center field. And gone! Quentin James with a big fly of his own. A 2-run shot. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome back here live on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com, as well as the IHSA Champions Network in here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. Here with Indiana High School boys basketball here tonight, we have the 0-1 Lapel Bulldogs as they take on the 1-2 Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and our student sideline reporter, Bailey Clapper, here this evening as we will get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Next Elite Real Estate Realtor Austin Rich. Again, a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. Wapahani with a big win last Friday night here at home against Winchester. Start off the year, a couple of tough losses on the road at Muncie Central and at Pendleton Heights, 2 4A teams. So it's nice to see, not only head coach Jeff Andrews get win number one, but the Wapahani Raiders, again, as a team, get win number one. It's going to be a battle here tonight. I talked about it there in our JV broadcast. This is a game that, you always circle on the calendar every year that it's going to be a really good game. It's going to be a hard-fought game. And it's going to be a dogfight from start to finish. No pun intended right there with the Bulldogs. But this is always just a tough ball game for both of these teams, and you get the best from both of these guys or both of these teams, and that's what you want from all these guys. You want them, to bring that excitement, that enthusiasm, that energy. Obviously, we have a great crowd here on both sides as well. Lapel, brought a good amount of people here tonight. Obviously, Wapahani, we packed the stands like nobody else possibly can. And so we're really eager to get things going here tonight and see how Wapahani plays, here and what will be a great ball game here with Lapel. I mean, they lost their first game there against Pendleton Heights. Obviously, Wapahani's already played Pendleton Heights, so we're really looking forward to seeing what Wapahani can do here on their home floor here tonight. But at this point, we're going to send things on down here to our student sideline reporter, Bailey Clapper, talk with assistant coach Brian Bell.
Good evening. I'm Bailey Clapper reporting from the sidelines, and I'm here with the assistant coach Brian Bell. The Raiders are coming off with a big victory last weekend against Winchester. How important is it for the guys for the first win?
It's always good to get a first win, but I think it's more about how you get that win. We played really hard. We had a great week of practice. I think we were the tougher of the two teams, and I think tonight's game is going to come down to those same type of things.
Huge game tonight against a very tough Lapel Bulldogs team. These two teams are always looking to give the best of one another. Give me your thoughts on the Bulldogs and what you guys need to do tonight to continue the momentum from last week's win.
I think we need to get off to a quick start. We need to play hard right away, take care of the ball right off the bat. This is not the type of team that you want to let get off to a good start and get a lead. So it's going to be about us being mentally and physically tough, getting off to a good start and playing together.
Coach Brian Bell, thank you for your time. Reporting for your sidelines, I'm Bailey Clapper. Back to you, Marvo.
All right, thank you, Bailey, and thank you again to varsity assistant coach Brian Bell for spending a few moments here with us, taking time there out of his busy schedule to just put a couple words in here tonight. Again, talking about this ball game here tonight again, just like what he just touched on, you want to get off to a good start. Every team wants to get off to a good start to a ball game, but I think it's going to be extremely important here for Wapahani to see that success early and to be able to, get some momentum, get some confidence here on your side. Lapel, tough team. They're a physical team, but so can we. We can be that physical kind of team as well. I mean, we're not out here, attempting to go WWE style, but there's a physicality to this game, and obviously these two teams have been known to have physical battles in years past. And so, we're expecting, like I said, a big-time showdown here tonight between Wapahani and Lapel. But again, we thank you all for tuning in here tonight. Again, stay right here with us. Again, this has been a Raiders Live pregame show presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate Realtor Austin Rich. Again, following the break, we'll be back here with tonight's national anthem, as well as the starting lineups and tip-off. Wapahani and Lapel coming up. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Remove your hats as the Wapahani Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Kevin Van Note, lead us in the playing of our Star Spangled Banner.
All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Let's take a look here at both teams here tonight. First, for the visiting team, the Lapel Bulldogs. We'll have number 14, Andrew Avello. Number 23, Liam Coe. And they actually have quite the lengthy roster, but they're not on the roster sheet. So we're just going to roll with that. But nonetheless, the starters here for the Lapel Bulldogs here tonight will look like this, again presented by Selma American Legion Post 437. The starters, starting at one guard, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Devin Craig. At the other guard position, a 6'3" senior, number 3, Tyler Cash. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 5, Quinn Wilkins. Starting at guard, a 6'1" junior, number 33, Owen Garber. And at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 42, Luke Jones. And again, the Lapel Bulldogs are coached by Kevin Cherry. So now we'll take a look here at your Wapahani Raiders here tonight as the lights are off, the spotlights are on. The Raider Pep Band will crank up the intro music as PA announcer Adam Faulkner introduces tonight's team. So the non-starters here for your Raiders. Number 1, Connor Bell. Number 3, Leighton Spence. Number 4, Riley Swift. Number 10, DJ Seagraves. Number 12, Caleb Willis. Number 30, Ethan Bragg, as well as number 33, Noah Olson. And now, again, here for your Southern American Legion Post 437 starting lineup here for Wapahani. Starting at one guard, a 5'10" sophomore wearing 0, Carter Bell. At one forward, a 6' senior wearing number 14, Hunter Rodifer. Starting at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 20, Eli Andrews. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 22, Camden Bell. And at forward, a 5'9" senior, number 32, Quentin James. Again, your Raiders coached by Jeff Andrews, assisted by Andy Zitgraff, as well as Brian Bell and Josh Kaufman. Again, that is tonight's Southern American Legion Post 437 starting lineup. We'll be back with tip-off here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Pass to the basket, gets the friendly roll to go right there. Ava Cook now with 4 points to go here. Drives, finds Camden Bell, right wing, three is up, and good. Yes, Camden Bell making it rain, baby. All right, folks, the table has been set. Another two-way showdown here tonight. Wapahani and Lapel ready to do battle here this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium, a packed house on this Friday night of Indiana High School boys basketball. Again, tonight's game presented by Signed by Ash. Both teams ready to go. So are the referees. Folks, it's game time here from Wapahani. And we will get tonight's game officially underway here at 7:32 p.m. here on this Friday, December the 12th, 2025. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and our student sideline reporter Bailey Clapper. Again, the ball went out of bounds off the tip, so Lapel will take the possession of the basketball here tonight. Wilkins drives the left side, now finds Cash. That's number 33, Garber, back outside. The three is up, and it will be good here for Tyler Cash. Again, 0-1 are Lapel. 1-2 here for Wapahani. Again, both teams have suffered defeat to the hands of Pendleton Heights in the early goings here on the season. And we will have a foul underneath here on Wapahani. And that foul will be on number 32, Quentin James. That will be his first, team's first here of the night. Right corner here to Garber. Back up top is Craig. Craig drives the right side baseline to the corner here to number 5, Wilkins. Wilkins guarded here by Bell, Carter Bell. Garber here at the top of the key, looking to drive, and a little bit of a touch me not foul, but again, that's just my perspective. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong either, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Foul here on Rodifer. That was his first, team's second. The three is up, and it will be good once again here for Tyler Cash. So Cash has been cash money the first two shots of the ball game. Quentin James gives way here to Eli Andrews. Andrews here on the left side. Finds James. On the Rodifer now, facing some heavy pressure. Carter Bell. Again, he had a really nice game there against Winchester. I think he had right around 17 points or so there in that Winchester victory on last Friday night. Camden Bell gets there to the free throw line. Back out here to Eli Andrews. Drives in the lane, and a finger roll, good to go. So So that will get Wapahani on the board here for the first time this evening. Left side, Garber. Again, we need to see that defensive intensity here from Wapahani from start to finish, just like we should see it every ball game. Garber, no good, rebounded by Eli Andrews, his first here of the night. That was well defended there by Rodifer. Oh, nice shot fake and then gets fouled. That was beautiful. Beautiful job right there. Again, Eli getting the ball to him, the shot fake, and then gets him up into the air and then forces the foul. That's beautiful. So the foul there on Cash, that's his first, team's first here of the night. And again, Rodifer at the charity stripe shooting 2. So the first one will be up and it will be good. So we got a couple of substitutions here for the Bulldogs. That'll be number 14, Andrew Velo, and number 23, Liam Coe. Second 2 will be good as well there for Rodifer. So 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. In comes Connor Bell. He will sub in for Quentin James. So 6-4 your score. Nearly 5.5 to go in the first. Left side here, that's number 5. Wilkins gets into the lane and gets the left-handed layup to go. Pretty easy there for Wilkins that time. Raiders got to find a way to close off that inside. Rodifer now on to Carter Bell. Dribbles up top, finds Andrews. Andrews now on to Camden Bell. Drives that left side baseline. Connor to Carter. 3 is on the way. Big time splash. Carter Bell making it rain. Great ball movement right there, setting that shot up. Cash for 3 again, and once again finds the bottom of the net. So he's got 9 of Lapel's 11. Of course, all 9 of those coming from downtown. Camden Bell, top the key 3. No good. Andrews will come down with a rebound. Now Camden again. No good. Good look. Unfortunately, couldn't get it to fall. Nice defense right there from Camden. Connor Bell works him back out to Carter. Back cut there to Camden. To the corner to Carter. Lost the handle on it, and that will be out of bounds, they say, off of Wapahani. Wapahani student section was giving the referee their thoughts on it. The 3 is up, no good there for Jones, but tipped back out by number 23, Coe, and then Jones in there for 2. So second chance opportunities. Raiders got to, again, find a way to get a body on somebody right there, close things out, and finish possessions, grab that rebound. Connor Bell, right side here, dribbles all the way back up top, finds Eli Andrews. Andrews gives away to Camden Bell. Andrews now in the corner, guarded by Garber. Pull-up jumper, up and good. Nice shot there from Andrews, and that's now 4 points, 3 rebounds so far through these first about 5.5 minutes. And then another lay-in easily there for Liam Coe. That's his first points on the night. And Camden will lose that one out of bounds. Second turnover now for Wapahani. Quentin James back in the ball game. Carter Bell will have a seat. And a three is up, and the three is good. Luke Jones from beyond the three-point line. And we're going to get a timeout here from Wapahani. With 2:07 to play here in the first. Lapel 18, Wapahani 9. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Again, welcome back following the timeout there from Wapahani. Again, they will have 4 timeouts remaining here with 2:07 to go here in the first. Again, Wapahani finds themselves down by 9. Again, some good shooting so far here from Lapel. And obviously it helps. You got Cash out there. You know, he's got 9 points. Again, all 9 coming from downtown. He's going to be out of bounds off the Bulldogs. We'll see Craig and Wilkins back in the game. So Cash and Avilo will head to the bench. But Wapahani's got to find some answers right here and find a way to put some points up on the board right here and narrow the gap these last couple of minutes of the quarter. Camden Bell up top here to James. Swung on to Andrews. Andrews right side. He'll take the deep three. No good. Tip back out. Andrews will grab the rebound. His fourth. Camden Bell from way downtown. Tickling the twine. Heck yes. So a big time shot right there for the Wapahani. Now I've got to find a way to get a defensive stop right here. Oh, my. Phew. Wapahani darn near tipped that one right back in. That would have been bad. Andrews. Here in the corner, back outside of Camden Bell. And we've got 1 minute to go. Hand off to Eli. Stop, pop, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Craig. Garber on over here to Wilkins. No good. Rebounded there by Quentin James, his first rebound here of the night. And Wapahani will slow it up and look to, I would imagine, hold for the last shot of the quarter. But we shall see. Hand off to Camden, 15 seconds and counting. Connor Belt, and that pass picked off. The three is up, no good, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. So at the end of one, it's Lapel 18, Wapahani 12. Stick around, quarter number 2 coming up. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. welcome back here with our Alfred Robson Customs game break. Lapel 18, Wapahani 12. As we head out into the second quarter play. Again here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. It'll be Wapahani basketball entering the second quarter of action. Again, finds themselves down by 6. You had a big 3 there by Camden right there in the last closing minute or so of the first quarter. Hopefully we can get some momentum going here on our side. Hopefully some shots start falling for us. Wasn't a bad first quarter, but I like to see us continue to pick up the defensive intensity a little bit as Eli Andrews will cash in there with another bucket. 6 points, 5 rebounds so far here for the senior forward. Jones, the corner 3 is up, in and out, no good. Bailed him out again by second chance opportunities. We're not finishing possessions. Eli Andrews here on the left side. Guarded by Coe up top to Rodifer. Connor Bell there with a shot fake, dribbles, finds James on to Camden Bell. Camden drives it in, but before that we'll have a little hand check. So the foul will be on number 3, Tyler Cash. So it'll be his second, team's first here of the quarter. And so we'll see Quinn Wilkins as well as number 14, Andrew Evelo, back into the game. And down here to Camden Bell, dribbles it all the way back out here near the 10-foot volleyball line. Right side now to Andrews here on the near side of the floor. Andrews on to Rodifer, gives way to Carter Bell now on the far side. Looking to post up Rodifer down low instead. Sends it back over here to Camden. He'll pull up for 3. That is up. No good. Rebounded there by number 1, Devin Craig. So you got to find a way to get us a stop right here. In one possession at a time, you're down by 7, but you don't want to start digging yourself too much of a hole right here. And he got the angle right there and cashed in. So the bucket there for Wilkins, 4 points now for him on the night. And a kickball. Possession's going to stay with Wapahani. And we'll have a substitution here for the Raiders. Number 12, Caleb Lewis, now in the ballgame for the first time this evening. Rodifer will have a seat. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds. Andrews will corral the rebound. His 6th here in his first half. Quentin James back outside to Eli. Pulls up from downtown, no good. That pass deflected out of bounds. Again, Wapahani, a little bit of a struggle right now. In comes Connor Bell. James will have a seat. Garber, left corner 3, right on target. So I'll have a foul here on Lapel. It's going to be on number 33, Owen Garber, his first. Team's second of the quarter. In comes Rodifer. Lewis will have a seat. Bucket good right there for Eli. He steps right there, right around the free throw line. Drains another one out, 8 points, 6 rebounds here for the senior. For the corner, Wilkins finds Craig. Guarded by Bell, back outside to Wilkins. Now Jones here at the top of the key. Swung on Garber now here at the free throw line. Nice defensive pressure there from Rodifer. So the foul here on Wapahani, number 14, Hunter Rodifer. It's going to be his second, team's first of the quarter. Then comes number 23, Liam Coe. So Coe will inbound for the Bulldogs. Again on top here by 10. Inbounded all the way out here near half court. Garber on to Craig. Drives right. Now kicks back out to Wilkins. Coe again attacking the rim and will get the finish. Just looks a little too easy here for Lapel. Camden top the key three up and tickles the twine. Second three now for Camden. So back down to a 9-point Bulldogs lead. But again, we've got to find a way to get stops, and then again you'll find a way to continue to be a little bit more consistent here on the offensive end. And then we've got that. So the bucket and the foul. So the foul on Carter Bell, that's his first. Team's second. So again, Wilkins at the line for one more, looking to convert on the three-point play, and he will do so. Camden here at the top. A little too strong right there. Andrews comes up there with a rebound, then left that one touched short. Craig, top the key three is up. No good. And again, extra opportunities. Camden on over here to Eli. So that will be a takeaway, fifth turnover now for Wapahani. And a timeout, 30-second timeout taken by Lapel. We'll step aside here as well. 33-19, Lapel leads it with nearly a minute and a half remaining here in the first half.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, and welcome back. So originally that was supposed to be a 30-second timeout there from Lapel. Again, they changed that, wanted a full timeout instead. So 33-19, Wapahani in a little bit of a hole right here. I'll just leave it at that. Still a lot of game to be played, though. But we've got to pick each other up. You know, it's not just one player; it's everybody. You know, as a collective unit, you've got to pick it up. And if not, then well, you'll get blown out of the gym, and they're not going to feel bad for you. So either you pick it up, or you'll be forgotten quickly here. Cross-court pass, Coe for three. No good. And I'd send it out of the hands here of Rodifer, and we'll have another second chance here for the Bulldogs. We have 10 rebounds in this first half. 7 of those 10 have come from Eli Andrews. All right, that's going to do it here for the first half. Halftime score, Lapel 33, Wapahani 19. We'll be back here with our halftime report coming up here on the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
All right, folks, welcome back here with our Alfred Rods and Customs game break at the half. Again, it is Lapel 33, Wapahani 19 here at the break. A tough first half here for Wapahani. I think just a couple different things, I would definitely touch on. So offensively, I get it. We're a young team. We're still learning the ropes in some ways, but you can only, essentially use that as an excuse for so long. But nonetheless, these guys, they're out there working hard. It just hasn't necessarily come to fruition so far here tonight. Offensively, we've struggled. It doesn't really seem like that we've had much flow on the offensive side of the basketball. Defensively, I would really like to see us be a little bit more, selfish on the defense. Well, not selfish. Just bring a little bit more energy, on the defensive end. I don't think that we've done enough. I think we need to get up there in their grill a little bit more now. Again, yes, they are quick, they're good, but so are we. It's not like we're not capable of doing or playing that same way either. So we've got to be better. And I think that assistant coach Josh Coffin will say the exact same thing right here as we're going to send things down here to Bailey here in just a second to talk again here with assistant coach Josh Kaufman.
Bailey's off reporting from the sidelines. I'm joined with assistant coach Josh Kaufman. This has been a battle tonight as expected, but what are your thoughts as the Raiders performed in the first half?
We knew they were going to come out ready to get some revenge. We've definitely had our fun with them in the past, and we knew they were going to come out trying to get some of that redemption. They were the aggressors that first half, but we're right there with them.
What, if any, adjustments need to be made in the second half for Wapahani to come away with the victory?
We need to come out with some intensity. We need to get some stops on defense. We need to be a little bit more aggressive with the ball on offense.
Thank you. Back to you, Marvo.
Thank you, Bailey. And again, thank you to assistant coach Josh Kaufman. And, kind of took the words right out of my mouth. I want to see that intensity. I want to see that energy that these guys are capable of bringing. And I'm not saying that they haven't, but it's not like one of those things where, you turn it off and on when you want. You turn it on and you got to leave it on. We have a good team here. Great group of young men. They didn't play to their capabilities in that first half, but that still doesn't mean that they can't here in the second half. That's why there's two halves of basketball. You can have a not so good first half, but back it up with a much better and great second half, and that's exactly what we're expecting here in half number 2 from Wapahani. So again, it is Eli Andrews leading the way, 8.7 rebounds here at the half. Camden Bell with 6 points, 2 rebounds. Carter Bell with 3 points. Hunter Rodifer with 2 points. And then Quentin James with 1 rebound. Grand total of 19 points. We'll be back here on the WHS Network right after this message. All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Raider basketball presented by Signed by Ash. Again, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Again, it's going to be Lapel basketball returning here to the second half of play, again, from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, I wanted to send a shout-out here this evening to some of our loyal listeners and watchers here tonight. So I'd like to send a big thank you there to Barbara Wilmoth as well as Janie Ballinger. Talked to Pastor Jim tonight. Obviously, we haven't seen him since probably March. And, man, it sure was nice to see Pastor Jim here tonight. But I know Janie's watching from home. So we're thinking of you and all the other loyal watchers and listeners of us here on the WHS Network. We sure do appreciate you all for not only being supportive of us, but these student athletes out here on the floor. This is the reason why we do what we do. We give them the recognition they deserve. So good start right there. You got a great defensive possession here from Wapahani. Now got to find a way to put points up on the board more on a consistent basis. Again, I talk about this all the time about post presence. We've got to look to be in attack mode. We've got to drive to the rim and get a little bit better look. That's your higher percentage shot. But we've got to take it to them, and we can't kind of just sit back. We've got to be aggressive. And we've seen that right there. Camden Bell got his own rebound. Andrews, no good for 3. Rodifer with another offensive board. And then we'll turn it over. To the corner to Cash. Man. Then he got in a little bit of foul trouble there in the first half. But I don't think he's missed a 3 so far here tonight. That's his 4th 3 on the night, 12 points. Quentin James now for 3, in and out, no good. Andrews will corral the rebound, his 8th. Camden Bell to Carter, back out to Camden, and that's going to be turned over. Nice hustle there from Quentin James. And he will get a timeout on the floor. This will be a 30-second timeout. So while we have a moment right here, we would like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Henry Community Health Director of Sports Medicine, Tony Cox. He's your certified athletic trainer, and he's here to get our athletes back in a game to help them get better, stronger, and faster than ever before. For all of your rehab and recovery needs, contact Tony Cox with Henry Community Health Sports Medicine Performance Enhancement at 765-521-1131. So again, greatly appreciate Tony. And as we get back to basketball right here, again, Wapahani with 3 timeouts remaining. Then Lapel with 4. Inbounded here to Andrews. Three-pointer up and good there for Camden Bell. So third three of the night now gives Camden 9 points as well as 4 rebounds on the evening. Pass here to the corner to Coe, now cross court to Craig. Back to Coe again, underneath. Now to Wilkins. Again, boxing one right there, and there's Coe there on the backside for 2 more. So the foul here on Devin Craig, that's his first. Team's first. And Camden Bell will head to the free throw line for 2. And attacking the rim right here. That's what we need to see more often. First one will be up and out, no good. So 1 for 2, we'll take that. Give him now 10 points, 4 rebounds now for Bell, Camden Bell. Oh, man. Phew. That was tough there for Ottifer. Okay, so Hunter will pick up his third, team's first. Looked like solid defense to me. Is what it is. Wilkins off the mark there on the first one. So 1 for 2 there for Wilkins. And down here to Eli Andrews. And Wapahani's been down by as much as 19. Camden here with a step back 3. Rebounded there by Wilkins. Bell with a rebound, his 5th on the night. Got to attack the rim. So again, possession stays here with Wapahani. We got Jones and Garber back in for Lapel. Big time three-point basket there from Eli Andrews. First three of the night. Gives him now 11 points, 8 rebounds on the evening. Nice defense there for Carter Bell. No good there. Ottifer with the rebound. It's his third here of the night. Pull up three. Nice to see. Hopefully they'll jumpstart the Raiders here on offense. And hopefully just jumpstart them just in general right here. Again, down by 12 still, but good to see us start to play with a little bit of enthusiasm right here. Again, the timeout taken here by Lapel. Again, we do want to thank some more of our sponsors here tonight. Again, a big thanks here to Next Home Elite Real Estate Hometown Realtor Courtney Felton. Great teams with heart, hustle, communication, and trust. And those are some great values that Next Home Elite Real Estate Hometown Realtor Courtney Felton brings to every real estate move. Whether you're buying, selling, she is there to use her local roots to meet your real estate needs every step of the way. Call Courtney Felton at 765-748-6334 for all of your real estate needs. So again, both teams, there were 3 timeouts each remaining. And there's Cash again. At some point in time, we're going to have to get out there on him a little bit tighter. After burning us 5 times, unfortunately the Raiders have not learned their lesson quite yet. Bell for 2, that's a nice one right there. Get the baseline jumper to go. Carter now 5 points and a rebound. So the foul here on Ottifer. That's his 4th. Team second. So Lewis back in the ball game. Ottifer will have a seat. Jones for 2, no good. Camden Bell will corral the rebound, his 6th. Andrews, no good this time. Inside to Jones, back out here now. Swung on to Coe, drives into the lane. Out to Jones for 3, that is no good. Rebounded by Caleb Lewis, his first on the night. Okay, 3rd turnover right there. Garber here at the left side elbow. The back cut by Coe in there for 2. So the foul here on Camden Bell, that's going to be his 1st. Team's 3rd. Craig the handoff to Jones from the free throw line. That is up and good for 2 more. Carter Bell back out to Andrews, drives the right side of the lane. It's going to be out of bounds. In and out, no good there from Camden. Bucket is good right there, and that will do it here for the third quarter. So at the end of three, Lapel 50, Wapahani 31. We'll be back here for the fourth here on the WHS Network. Welcome back here with our Alfred Ronson Customs game break. Lapel 50, Wapahani 31. As we head to the fourth quarter. Again, a lot on the line right here in a lot of ways. Obviously, you don't want to lose, especially at home. Wapahani's got to figure some things out. And not much time to figure it out in. Nice shot there from Camden Bell. We've got to get stops, and that's one thing. I mean, we've been able to do them at times, but not on a consistent basis. I mean, you should not be able to allow somebody just to walk right down and put that one easily in for two. But again, that's just, I guess some frustration right there talking. So the foul on number 14. So Evelo there. That's with his first, team's first. So the foul there on Bell, his second, team's first of the quarter. Bell up and good there for two more. Gives him now 14 points and 6 rebounds. Craig, no good. Rebounded there, essentially initially right there by Andrews. .547 to go. We'll step aside. Again, the timeout taken here by Wapahani. They will have 2 timeouts remaining. All right, folks, welcome back in following the timeout. Again, the Raiders with 2 timeouts remaining. Lapel with 3 timeouts remaining. Carter Bell here at the free throw line. Shot goes up, no good. And it's going to be lost out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. So Connor Bell to inbound. Camden for 3. That is up and good. So Camden there with his 4th 3 on the night. 17 points, 6 rebounds. Offensive foul here on number 42, Luke Jones, his first. So team's second of the quarter. And Andrews will kiss that one off the backboard there for 2 more. 16 points, 9 rebounds now for Eli. There's a takeaway. All right, so the timeout here from Lapel will be a 30-second timeout. We'll once again step aside, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
All right, 5 minutes to go. 56-42, Lapel leads. Inbounded here, Craig up for quickly. Garber kicks it back out now to Coe on the Avello, excuse me. So the foul here on Camden Bell, his third, team's second.
Camden Bell, that's his third. Team second. Checking in for Lapel, number 42, Luke Jones.
So Jones back in the game. Garber will have a seat. That pass again deflected out of bounds there by Carter Bell. And the pass deflected and then right into the hands here of Jones. So the foul on number 1, Evan Craig, that's the second, team's third. So Camden Bell at the charity stripe here for 2 of them. First free throw attempt will be up and good. Camden now with an even 20 points. Looking for number 21 right here. It will be up. In and out, no good. Deflection right there, the takeaway. Carter Bell topped the key 3, no good. And we'll get a substitution. Tyler Cash back in the ball game. Wilkins will have a seat. 3:44 on the floor. Man. Rainmaker right there from Camden Bell. And Jones up and good there for 2 more. 17 points now for him on the night. Bell for another 3. Yep. You want to talk about putting the team on your back right now. And we will get a timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. All right, we'll step aside once again here, folks. 62-49 here on the WHS Network. Okay, welcome back, basketball fans. Again, 2:47 to play against Lapel basketball following the timeout. Inbounded here into the backcourt to Coe. Wilkins. Again, right now, if you're Lapel, I mean, it's just a game of keep away. Obviously, the find underneath there to Garber. He's got 10 points. Andrews for deep three, no good. There's another nice easy two. Kick ball, so it's going to stay right here with Wapahani. So there's the bucket and the foul. Nicely done there by Carter Bell. He'll head to the line there for one more. Fouls on Cash, his third, team's fourth. So again, Bell at the free throw line for one more, looking to convert on the three-point play. And it will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. Camden from another area code, no good. Andrews with rebound number 10. I don't know if there was, looks like a cramp or something there for Eli. I'm not sure what was going on. We'll have a foul here on Quentin James, his second, team's third. Right now here, if you're Wapahani, there's no point in fouling. The layup will be good.
Number 22.
The bucket there for Bell. And the timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. That will be their final timeout here of the evening. With 1:08 to go, it's Lapel 70, Wapahani 54. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here to Raider Basketball, again presented by Signed by Ash, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Again, we have 1:08 to go. Wapahani down by 16. So we'll have Devin Craig to inbound for Lapel. Inbounded here to Coe. Back to Craig as he'll look to get it across half court. Now to Wilkins. And another nice layup. It's 18 points now for Coe. That's not bad for a young man that started on the bench tonight. They've got, I would say, at least five, maybe six guys in double figures here tonight as far as in point totals. So the foul on Coe. It's going to be his first, team's fifth. 2 shots here for Camden Bell. First one will be up and good.
Substitutions for Lapel. Number 14, Andrew Illo, and number 42, Luke Jones.
So 2 for 2 on that trip to the line there for Camden. Again, if you're Wapahani, there's no point in fouling. Again, for Lapel, no point in scoring. Just about running the rest of the clock out, and that's it. So there's a takeaway, and then the Raiders will get it right back to them. And Jones got rim stuffed right there, rebounded then by Rodifer. Camden Bell for 3, no good. And then James will be fouled there on the putback.
Fouls on number 42, Luke Jones. That's his second. The free throw line for 2 shots. Number 32, Quentin Jones.
So going to foul there on Jones this second. First free throw attempt up and good. Here for Quentin James. It's his first point on the night. Cash and Wilkins back in. The second of 2 here for Quentin James. Will be up. Off the back iron, no good. And that will do it. All right, your final score here this evening, the Lapel Bulldogs 72, your Wapahani Raiders 57. Again, stick around. We'll have our Raiders Live postgame show coming up here on the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Digs it out. Hunzinger with a setup to Rivers. Rivers delivers. Pass to the basket. Gets the friendly roll to go right there. Ava Cook now with 4 points to go here. Drives, finds Camden Bell. Right wing three is up. And good. Yes. Camden Bell making a rain, baby. Gerald for battling in this bat so far. The 1-2 pitch. Gets her swinging for strike three. A job well done by Zoe Koger. Getting the strikeout for out 3-1. And that's going to be a deep fly ball in the left center field and gone! Quentin James with a big fly of his own, a 2-run shot. All right, folks, welcome back here with our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Alfred Rods and Customs, a proud sponsor here of us on the WHS Network. In your final score here this evening, the Lapel Bulldogs 72 and your Wapahani Raiders 57. A tough one here tonight. I mean, they Wapahani continued to battle, had a much better second half offensively. We just couldn't get stops, and when we did get stops, then we couldn't convert on the offensive end. No doubt. I mean, Lapel, pretty good team over there. They're quick, and so are we. But it was just, I don't know. It just didn't work out in our favor tonight. Again, I'm not going to go too in depth into it because there's really no need to. I don't think, from my standpoint. It just tough loss, no doubt about that. So, back to the drawing board, get back at it again. Again, tomorrow night, Wapahani was supposed to play here at home against Hagerstown. With the incoming weather, the snow, that four-letter bad word, they went ahead and postponed the game for tomorrow night. Instead, then rescheduled it for January the 27th. Again, that will still be a home game here at Wapahani. But again, Hagerstown and Wapahani will play on January 27th now instead of playing tomorrow night. So don't come out here expecting to see a game, and don't come on here expecting to see a game, because it ain't happening. But the Raiders will be back at it here in about a week's time. They'll play next Friday night on the road at Westdale, MEC conference matchup there with the Warriors. The Raiders, again, will have a whole week to get things figured out. Again, no reason whatsoever for anybody to panic or think, we stink. We don't stink. It just was a bad night. It happens, and, we didn't play our best. There's always going to be room for improvement. I mean, even in games that you win, there's always things you can do better. We went out here. I thought our efforts and everything as far as our hard work there in the second half was significantly better, I thought. Obviously, Camden Bell, Eli, they led the way here tonight. Really put the team on the back because, it was just, there wasn't much going on then from anybody else offensively, at least on a consistent basis. But nonetheless, back to the drawing board. Like I said, got a big game next Friday night there at Westdale. The Raiders scoring totals here. Camden Bell led the way, 30 points and 6 rebounds. Eli Andrews with a double-double here tonight, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Carter Bell with 8 points, 1 rebound. Hunter Roddifer, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Quentin James with 1 point and 3 rebounds. And then Caleb Lewis with 1 rebound there for the grand total. 57 points scored tonight for your Wapahani Raiders. Again, we were 8 of 11, 73% there from the free throw line. So fairly good job right there. I mean, you'd like to be 11 for 11, but still 73%. I mean, that's average. That's not great, but good at least. And like I said, we've got a busy, next week and a half or so with games. Again, we'll be on the road at Westdale next Friday. Then we'll have another road game at Frankton. So we've got some tough challenges ahead, and I'm sure that the Raiders will be up for those challenges when we get to that point. So, again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. Big thanks to all our sponsors, again, for all that they do for us. We can't do what we do without them. So big thank you to all of our sponsors. And we hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay warm. It's going to be cold this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Supposed to get snow, and then the temperatures are supposed to get down to negative 20. Gotta love living in the Hoosier State this time of the year. Oh, boy. So, again, we'll be back at it next Friday night, folks. Again, final score this evening, Lapel 72, Wapahani 57. Until next time, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy and our student sideline reporter Bailey Clapper saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.